Barefoot with a Bodyguard, Barefoot Bay Undercover, Volume 1. Written by Roxanne St. Clair. Narrated by Kaleo Griffith. Chapter 1. Blood trickled from Alec's shredded knuckles, red trails sliding over the purple Cyrillic letters that marked him. The cut stung like a mother under a dribble of water, the best he could get from a sink that barely hung on the wall with a pipe and a prayer. His head throbbed from the last few hits, and his chest heaved from the run for his life. He leaned against the rusty metal door of the gas station bathroom and finally looked in the dingy, cracked mirror at his face, and wished he hadn't. Oh, he was used to seeing a fighter's mug in the glass, but now blood crusted around his broken nose, and one eye had already swollen shut. Somehow he'd managed to keep his teeth, but he winced on the next breath. One rib at least was broken. Bastards. That was the third time this month he'd been ambushed, and things were getting worse. He'd taken out one of them with well-placed elbow strikes and got another guy in a leg lock that probably wrecked the son of a bitch's knee for life. But Alec had no finesse with that last moron. He just slammed that fucker's head on the concrete and grounded and pounded with all he had. Might have killed him. Wouldn't be the first man he'd killed, but it would have been the first time he'd actually done it with his bare hands, using the mixed martial arts he taught. Firing at an insurgent who just buried an IED in a Baghdad schoolyard didn't count as murder. It was war. But now he was in another war, for his life, not his country. The enemy wasn't a ruthless terrorist, but filthy, murderous mafia enforcers who loved nothing more than following Dmitri Vlitnik's orders. Alec stared at his hands, raw and swollen from the fight. He didn't think it was possible for his hands to get any uglier, but they had tonight. Too bad. They were all he had, all he needed. And his knees, feet, elbows, and head, all his weapons of choice. Could they keep him alive during the next attack, and the one after that? In his pocket, his phone vibrated. He blew out a breath when he saw Grigory Naikovic's name on the screen. Of course. The former KGB agent turned Russian millionaire, who had a soft spot for Brighton Beach kids and a determination to bring down the notorious Brotherhood, had always been there when Alec needed him the most. After that dark night when Vlitnik tested a 13-year-old Alec, Greg showed up and led Alec to martial arts to channel his anger and frustration. When Alec needed that financial boost to pay for college, Greg wrote the check.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?